Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arizona. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Watch out!
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Back into the hands of Watkins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 22 now, here's second and 3. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
brought down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man, right side, he's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
And the 49er first down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Not much happening there, just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Purdy now on second down. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, 49.
San Francisco.
His 12th touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Room to run at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Max Melton there to get him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a second and 8 coming up. An inside run with Sampson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
On the tackle. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Sampson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
A gain of a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Yeah! Here go 47. Hey, kill! 47.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1.
Here go 46.
46.
Here we go 47. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Now a give on the ground. Whoa. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, 49ers 7. Chad Ryland.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. Gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
Sampson gonna run it out of the guns. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Purdy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And the Niners are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that, a thing of beauty. He's in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Jack Jones in on the stop. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's second and 6. Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Hey, 47!
Here's Dak to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yeah, Billy. We're going to 54. Line 8.
The third quarter begins with a run. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's got another one. Arizona. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now Ryland for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the draw, it's Sampson. And this will wind up a Niners first down as we'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Throwing is Purdy. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's in! Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
First down, Prescott. A throat behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3.
From the shotgun, it's down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. The ball comes out.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Walking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. He works free, right side, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, 49ers 21.
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearson. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now, players shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Cut my team! Cut! Roll! 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 Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick! Buffalo 18! 60 Bobcats!
Sanders going to throw again. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
Come on! Hit! Cougar 19! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Dragon 60! Panther 11! Panther 11!
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
San Francisco.
That is caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, San Francisco. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. Back for a tie again. 1 game all.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nick Bosa in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! 60 Bison. Go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tap the 60. Let's go now. Trap to 80. 19, 60. Track it. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's the option. Running right. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This a potential game winner. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Roll. Go.
McCaffrey. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Cup, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Ready. From the gun, it's Shador. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good, and the 49ers will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. A short one taken at the 10. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They